friends, welcome or welcome back. So today we are going to do a pick a card on your next boyfriend or girlfriend. So I have 3 piles you can choose from. We have like the blush pink highlighter, we have the lavender lilac highlighter, and then we have like the salmon grapefruit highlighter. So when you're ready, whatever color you feel drawn to, we're going to go ahead and go to that pile. All right, pile number 1, if you chose this pretty pink highlighter, we're going to go ahead and get you started on your cards. First, I want to check what the energy is, so we're going to go ahead and get started. So your next boyfriend or girlfriend, let's see what this is about. I started feeling very whimsical, like it just feels right is what I'm getting. Oh yeah. So I do see that there is a lot of confidence. 32 could mean of great significance. Number 5, it could be like you met in May, or you could meet like towards the end of the month. I know we don't have any 32 days, but this is just what I am being called to share with you. I also see here it's by earth and air, water, fire. Let my confidence take light, burn higher. So I get the feeling that you're manifesting this person. And then we have harvest. As the waves of the ocean are infinite, as the trees in the forest grow tall, let my work now bring me to harvest. I am ready to receive my all. 43 could mean of great significance, and we do like when this video comes out, when this reading comes out, basically it'll be close to like July because I'm in June right now. And then, of course, we have the number 24. This is magical powers. I honestly get that you're manifesting this person. Even if it's not intentional, I'm getting that you are, like, actually, you're in it to win it, is what I'm getting. Like, like you're just saying, oh, well, I would prefer this in my person, or I would prefer something else with my person, and it's so on and so forth. And that's basically, you know, words hold energy. So that's why it's like you're starting to manifest it, even if it's not like super intentional, but you already know what you have, what your ideal partnership is like, basically. So I weave and clear, I cast and I know, magic secrets to me now show. I'm telling you, this is manifestation. This is 6. Could mean of great significance, maybe like 6 days. I'm getting like 6 weeks. I don't think it's 6 months. And then we have the number 30. Towards the end of the month is what I'm getting. Health. So Mother Earth, sweet Mother Earth, bright, bring me to your health and might. Let's see. All right, so what I'm getting here just from your cards is picking up on the energy. Not only are you manifesting, but I also do see where you're at midst of actually calling in that person. That person could be nearby, but you might not even know it. It might not even like be like clocking in for you yet. So that's what I'm getting. Let's see. I love that. That's really cute. I see that it's kind of like you think about this, like you're just doing your own thing. This health card could mean where you're actually, you know, maybe going to the gym, you're being more active. It could be like you're just focusing more on yourself. And honestly, that is going to bring a lot of your perspectives or any of your blessings and miracles in a lot. So we have library. It could be somewhere public is what I'm getting here. 22 could mean of great significance. This comes into the number 4. So this is harmony. So library, take control of your own narrative. It could be that you just had a lot of lessons that could have partake in your last relationship, and it's kind of like you're just like, well, you know what, I really don't want this anymore. Like, I want something else to come in, something new, something different, right? I also see here mural 25 could mean a great significance, and it comes together to the number 7. You see this? I'm telling you, July, like, it's so nearby. And this is just like for some of you. Remember, this is like a general reading. And then we have be your own first priority. That's what we were talking about earlier when we were getting in the energy. So what I want to do is get some lover oracles before we actually come in, okay? So these have the most beautiful like pictures ever. So I want to see some romance oracles. I want to see, I think this is romance oracles, lovers oracles. I want to know all about your next boyfriend. Look, this, or girlfriend. Look, automatically this person has like the most kind eyes ever. They could have colored eyes, they could have like lighter hair, or they could dye their hair lighter is what I'm getting. They have very like both masculine and feminine features, and that's what like draws you to this person. How pretty. This person's very kind and caring, something that you probably didn't experience before. So it goes, acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times, we must accept things as they are. There is no point in trying to change that which is beyond our control. Okay. Yeah, so like we were saying earlier, I get the feeling, honestly, that it's just the way that everything is coming together. It's kind of like you're letting everything open, like with your heart. So heart center kind of manifestation is like, oh my gosh, is like the highest. Remember, because love is the most powerful like energy of all. All right, so look at this. You're calling in a person, I'm telling you. Oh, okay, so we have the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. You're letting yourself, like, look at this, like you're embracing everything that is coming towards you, like all your blessings is what I'm getting. And then we have give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart desires. Look, confirmation, heart. Can you see that? Okay, so we're gonna put like a little stone on her because, girl, your girl is kind of like, and you know what? These colors, like, they match with one another. I wouldn't be surprised if we got another set of wings, pile number 1. This is so beautiful. I love this for you, honestly. Like, I can't get enough of this, like, this energy right now. It just feels so pure. Somebody could have like a little kitten. You could be getting a new cat, or you guys could be getting like a cat together. That's crazy. That's what I'm picking up. Somebody could be into, look at that. It looks like wings almost, but it's another heart. Transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. That's pretty. I love that. So it's just like you're loving yourself, you're prioritizing yourself, and by you giving yourself what you may want and need out of a relationship, by like putting yourself first, that's what's calling in your person, what's drawing in your person. Now I want to get some like clarifiers to see, you know, what this person is like, what their features are like, you know. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Let's get some features out here. Ooh, a twin. I'm telling you, you guys could like mirror each other. Look at all of this, how it's like mirroring each other a lot of the times. I also do get the feeling that you guys are going to have a lot in common. Not only are you guys going to be like really different, at the same time you're going to be super common. Look, you have trust. There's going to be a lot of trust in this relationship. I'm going to put it in here. This person is very trustworthy. You know, take that as you may, you know, as some people don't really reveal everything about themselves, but it's like you're trusting this person enough for yourself to be yourself around this person. And this person, I'm hearing that it's also me, that like they do the same thing too. Ooh, this okay, so the benefits of a friend, they could be like where it turns into something more serious, and it's kind of like, look, we've been having this like super casual time, so why don't we like ramp it up and start just, you know, being in a relationship, or just like falls together is what I'm seeing. Like a lot of the time you guys like don't even see the difference anymore, because like you started off as something that's, you know, like from a sneaky link. Look, soulmate wanted to come out, just FYI. Just FYI. Let me see. Let's get a few more out here. Okay, this person could really watch you. I'm telling you, this person, you've already caught this person's eye. This person likes to look at you, admire you is what I'm getting. They want to spill the beans already. They could be coming into your energy. You could be drawing them in sooner than you think. First, last, middle, or initial, yours or theirs. That's like a confirmation. Look at that. You, me, plus we. See, you guys come into like teamwork automatically is what I'm getting, because you guys mirror each other so much. It just feels so right coming into alignment. Okay, I will take those. So we have a key. You know, I was looking at my key earlier like that. Maybe I manifested that for you. So we have flow creation, yin and yang. Look. You guys are like the opposite of one another, and there's so many similarities. Create and imagine your truth. Rest and relax. Like I'm telling you, it's not going to be like your last relationships that you've had, where you had to like undergo a lot of intense transformations. Some of them which you didn't even were like acknowledging. You're just like, oh my gosh, like this is too much, this is chaotic. And it could not be for you entirely, it could be for somebody else, so don't pick that energy up. But this is what I'm getting. I also do see here steps. Like take small steps. It's not like you guys are gonna jump in like super quickly is what I'm getting as well. Okay, let's get some more. Let's see what this person is like. Okay, let's see what this person is like. I want to know what this person is like, honestly. If you're enjoying this, like, let me know down below in the description box, like, and in the comments section. So yeah, I do a TikTok if you want to check that out. Look, they're spiritual, just like you. They're woo-woo. Obviously, you're spiritual, to the point. You know, I was talking to somebody, like this new coworker that I had, And when they said spiritual, because, you know, obviously I'm very spiritual, and, you know, it was defining where it's more along the side that they're more like onto a religion. So when I was like talking about like ascension and astrology, this person started to say, well, because you believe in that, because you believe in God, you also believe in demons. And she was saying that she didn't want to like interfere with both of them. And I was like, oh, so it's religion that you're more into, not spirituality. And they just like, they were just like quiet. They didn't say anything. So I don't know. There's like opportunity there for this person to learn the difference, to be more specific, because it was pretty vague. Anyway, cleansing your energy, spiritual bath, cleansing, rest and relax. Okay, it's gonna be super chill. I'm telling you, this is gonna be a super chill person. Like, you're gonna let to, you know, you don't want to let your guard down completely, right? Candle magic. Okay, are you speaking into candles, or this person could love to do candle magic, or they're kind of like curious about the candle magic, like that type of work, that type of divination is what I'm getting. Like, because I'm looking at this marker that you got for pile number 1, honestly, it's just like really, I mean, I love pink, as you could tell. However, look at that, the heart, love. Love came out. Okay, so we have hate, shadow, difficult. So either you or this person could be undergoing a lot of, you know, transitions. Like I said, it could be you is what I'm getting. I'm picking that up. But it could be like, because you guys mirror one another a lot, they could be going through the same things. And that's what makes your relationship like so relatable with one another, because of your past circumstances. This person could be older than you. Yeah. Okay, that's it for that one. So let me see. I want to get some romance oracles out here. That one was flipped over. Express your love. Like I said, it's easy for you guys to talk amongst one another about any of your like worries or your concerns, or it's kind of like, this is, you know, what I was experiencing, and the other person was like, you know, I'm getting honestly that this is like 2 givers. Yeah, because there's so much love in here. Ooh, okay. Yeah, see, okay, somebody could be returning to their ex. That's probably why it got into like a sneaky link situation. The time has come to clear your energy. You know, and so it's kind of like you didn't want anything serious. You just was like, you were like super chill about it is what I'm getting. And this person was already chill. They were just like going with the punches too, whether it's like female or male, it doesn't matter, because this is like your next girlfriend or boyfriend. This is true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. I'm telling you, because you're putting in that work towards yourself, or you will be, or like you have, it comes in for you. So forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present romance or moment. My bad. Let's get some more out here. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so we have engagement. Can you see that? Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Let's get one more out here. Oh, we got 2. Look at that. Trust. Didn't we have trust earlier? Where is it? I know I saw it. Look at that. Babe. Trust. This is a confirmation. Okay? This situation is calling for you to have faith. Hello. Hello. Like, it's coming. It's coming in for you. And then we have let go of control issues, allow this situation to unfold, which I already feel like you were doing that. Honestly, I felt that that was happening for you already, because I feel like you're tending more to yourself. You're focusing more on yourself is what I'm getting. Yeah. at the bottom of the deck, we have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay, so because I'm a little, you know, nosy, I want to see like anything for like the near future or anything that's like going to be going on. You get what I'm saying? Like timing. Timing is everything. And when you're under divine timing, it's kind of like, girl, like, okay, just tell me. Just tell me what's going on. You know what I mean? Just give it to me. So I'm going to get my angel answers out here so we can close out your reading. And then we're going to do like pretty much, what is it called? Oh my gosh, I'm blanking out. We're going to get you some advice to close out your reading. Okay, so when is this going to happen? Meditation brings answers. Okay. Improving health. Okay, look, I'm freaking out because we have health. That's a double confirmation. I'm telling you, you're going to be active. You're going to be focusing on yourself. So it's not the right time. The time that you were thinking, it could be like a different time. It could be sooner. It could be later. We don't know. It's all in divine timing. And unless you focus on it, the faster the timing comes in. Like the faster your blessings come in. I'm telling you. This is what I have learned the most. It's just timing. Like, you don't have to rely on it. Okay. What is that one? It's up to you. Yep, that's what I'm saying. You release it and let it come sooner. If you focus on, you know, the timing, then that's when you actually, like, prolong it. Trust me, I know that's too many, Spirit. I'm not going to take all those. Give me one more for the timing. There's something better. Yeah, if you think there's a person that's coming in and it's kind of like, I don't think so, and it doesn't like resonate with you entirely, like the situation, because you know what you want, you know what you deserve. And then we have ask for help from others at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, you could be taking in some advice from like your friends, family, like even your colleagues is what I'm getting. That could be helping you as well. So let's get you some advice out here. Let's get some advice. What advice do we have for my pile number one? What advice do we have for my pile number one? Vacation. Take a vacation. Take that risk, babe. So expect the unexpected. Yeah, see, like don't dwell on like a perfect timing type thing. No. I'm always the first choice and top priority. This is what I'm saying. We had priority a few times in your reading, babe. Like, ignore all the gossip. This is really crucial. It's, you know, Spirit's telling me to tell you, girl, you gotta take, or boy, take a vacation. Go get your passport, renew it, get a passport. It's easy, you know, there's a lot of places you can go to. I go to the one that has, you know, like all the wholesale items where you get the chicken bakes, you know what I mean? Wink, wink. And it's kind of like you're taking that risk, you know, 222. This is kind of like making choices and making decisions. Okay, but do you think this is true? I think that's intertwines with the gossip as well. And then we have soft life. It's just like you're into the receiving mode. That's what I'm getting. Yep. This is pretty much it. So yeah, stay focused on yourself and your blessings will come in sooner. And one of your blessings is your next person, your next boyfriend or girlfriend that's coming in. So I didn't get anything that was like specific for like characteristics or what they look like, but it was more intentional on their personality. I did get this one where they look very like feminine, masculine, and that's what draws you to them. Kind of like angelic is what I'm getting, because they get like really calm features. Yeah. All right, if you made it this far, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. If you chose this lavender lilac highlighter, When I first saw the color, it was giving like lavender marriage. I don't know. Tell me if you know what that means, like down below. All right, so we're gonna find out, okay, what's going on about your next boyfriend or girlfriend. We're gonna go ahead and get the energy out here. But this is very like healing, very comforting, very cozy is what I'm getting with this. Let's see. Let's get some energy out here. What's the energy for my pile number 2's reading? Thank you. Oh, you know what? I got one of these cards in pile number 1. Okay, so 2532 could mean of great significance. This is orange. It's very like it's giving like very sacral chakra, very like solar plexus chakra. It's kind of like you just feel it in your gut. You just know, like you just know that this person is like coming in is what I'm getting. So confidence by earth and air, water and fire. Let my confidence take light, burn higher. From what I've seen here before, when this card comes out, it's giving magician. The 3 and the 5 come together. The 3 and the 2 come together as a 5, right? It's kind of like the transition. It's kind of like having everything fall into ruins and building back up is what I'm getting. But then again, it also is like, what is it that's like holding you back? What is it that needs more work? That's a clarifier for that like loud motor, or in this case, exhaust. So we have 25/7 could mean of great significance. Honestly, I said this in the last pile. It was like one of the 2 piles. I know. Like, if you're called to do so, because I feel like this is going to come out like a lot of vibrant energy, a lot of orange summer. Somebody could like sunflowers. This person could like sunflowers or giving you sunflowers. It's just like really romantic is what I'm getting. It's kind of like acts of service is more or less of what this is. This is the love language. Either it's like yours or theirs, but I'm getting a heavy feeling of acts of service. Good cheer, what with kind heart and humor free, may good cheer rule, so motive be. Okay, so either this is because it could be a same gender relationship. I'm getting the notion that it could be also where it's just like binary is what I'm getting. Let's get some more energy out here. Yeah, so it could be like falling down in like 5 weeks, 5 days, and then it could be like in the next month, because around when this like reading drops for you, when you're seeing, it doesn't matter, it's a timeless reading, but I'm getting around towards like summer, you know, and the upcoming month is going to be July, and it's not that far away. 38 could mean of great significance. Look, this is a confirmation with purple. There's a lot of the purple theory. I haven't read on that because I just know about the pink theory, but you might want to look into that, like the purple theory, or your favorite color could be like in the purple color wheel is what I'm getting. Divine guidance, whispers from the beings who shine, let their message be clear and kind. Okay, so talk to your spirit guides. Talk to your spirit guides, pile number 2, because you know that you're drawing whatever it is that is, you know, good for you. At the same time, you know what you have to do on your part, or what else can you be focusing on during this divine timing and divine guidance. Look at this love. We have 1 week, 1 month. So Aphrodite, I call to thee to bring a true love here to me. So you're ready for a long-term commitment. I get the feeling that you're not like, you know, let's stay to see how it goes for like, you know, the time being. and then we'll go from there. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't see that. I see that you're like really committed, and I see that you're in it for like a ride or die. Like you're in it for the long haul. You date to marry if that's your preference, but you're more or less still along the lines where you're just like, yeah, like you're my person. Like I don't date just to date and just like break up just because. You actually like put a lot of time in here, or this is actually your next boyfriend, girlfriend is what I'm getting to. Like that's the structure. And remember, it's acts of service, so like they show you a lot. It's very action oriented, which is amazing. Okay, let's get some more energy out here. Oh my, that's a lot of energy. So this is like believe in your own magic, oracle. Okay, I will get that one. And this. Do I get another one or no? You know what's funny is at the bottom of the deck of one of the other ones, we had water here, and then safe travel was at the bottom. This person could be a water sign, or you could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or you could be meeting in, you know, Cancer season is what I'm getting. In Cancer season, I don't know if it's coming up or if it passed. I will check in on that just to see. Also check it in your natal chart too. In the description box, there's like a natal hyperlink, a natal chart hyperlink. All you have to do is just make sure you input your correct time and like all the information, and then it'll go ahead and print that out for you for free. Not physically, but like it'll generate it for you. And I learned a lot from the natal chart. Okay, so we have 42. 5 and okay, 6 could be of great significance. You could know this person already. Homeward, take yourself out on a date. It could be that you could be running errands, or you could just have like a little date going on for you, and this person just happens to come about. Is what I'm getting. That's super cute. I get like, so I just baked a cake like in between the readings, and I get that somebody likes to bake. Like again, that's an act of service. Like they like to feed you, or you like to feed this person, and it's really cute. I don't see like, oh, I'm gonna feed you, spoon feed you, but this is actually like baking your foods and trying out new foods together is what I'm getting. We have number 7. I'm telling you, July is gonna be a great month for you, or like the next month, yeah, for some reason. So I have Voyage. You already have all the answers. Yeah, see, and it's just like getting the confirmation. You could just be watching this video for confirmation. And I mean, that's totally fair. That's totally fair. But I do get the feeling here, pile number 2, that it's definitely helpful to talk to your spirit guides and ask for some guidance. So we're going to go ahead and get some love oracles out here before we move on to like characteristics or what your person may look like their personality. So thank you. Ooh, this person could have like darker features. They could be very like soft is what I'm getting. Their hair is really nice. They might have like this more like wide set eyes is what I'm getting, but all their features, like their facial structure, like it's really symmetrical is what I'm getting. Do you see that? So also I do see here that they may be neurodivergent, because you know the face that you have, like the RBF, sometimes it's kind of like that. This person is very grounded is what I'm getting. They're rooted. They're very into putting in a lot of work, whether it's like for themselves or putting in an investment into a long run. This is why this person is very into like a ride or die, like I'm with you now and like forever, I know. So look inside yourself, examine what is causing you to feel this way. Yes. Okay, let's get some more out here. Okay. if I can grab them. All right, so these are so pretty. Oh my gosh, this is intense. I haven't like seen these cards in like such a long time, in like years, let me tell you. So we have special union. So honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. Okay, very physical. This person's going to be very physical, is going to want to actually give you a lot more, you know, by seeing you be pleased is what I'm getting, like whether if it's acts of service or, you know, this is 18 plus, by the way. And so it can actually trigger to the point where it's kind of like that's that pure bliss where you get like a lot of dopamine, adrenaline running into your body is what I'm getting. And not me like feeling like I'm a little blushy. Okay, so we have the tree. I'm telling you, it's rooted. This person or you could be earth element. So like, and also root chakra. This person has a very big like settling on their root chakra, right? Because I see red, a lot of red here. It could be Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. You or them. So time, you are trying too hard, give it time. Yeah, don't force things. Don't force anything. Like if you want something to come in, just let it come in for you is what I'm getting. Purple and green. Purple, green, and blue. Yeah, so a lot of, you know, like because you have a lot of like your highlighter was lavender, it's just like seeing with your third eye. I'm telling you, like, just get in contact with your spirit guides, reach out to them, talk to them, have like a normal conversation with them, to the point where you're just like, you know what, like, you know, what is it that I need? How can I call in my person faster? What is this person going to be like, you know? And you'll get your answers. Trust me, you always get answers. Look at this. See, this person is, I'm telling you, this could be like same gender relationship is what I'm getting too. Very soft features, but very like stoic almost, you know what I mean? Like, you don't know what this person's like next move is, but you just feel it. So don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do. It is only for in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you invest more time, maybe you like partake into like some traveling, maybe you want to do something along the lines of, I don't know. I don't know what you may like, but like put out a bucket list is what I'm getting. And like, you know, see what you want, where you take yourself. It doesn't always have to be with people. You could be with people, don't get me wrong. That's always a fun time too. But when you're exploring more about yourself and you're navigating maybe something that may be different for you, you know, the more experienced you are in life, the higher levels you hit in life, you know, that will help. All right. Look at that, triumphant. This person is like either an overachiever or they like to achieve a lot of, you know, they're very, how can I say this? They're successful, basically. This person could be an athlete. You could be an athlete. But I'm getting that this person is more of an athlete. They have like an athletic build. Okay, this person could be a gym rat is what I'm getting. Or this person could be very outdoorsy. This is why we're circling back to where you're navigating yourself, where you're a traveler. You could meet them when you are out and about. So I'm just getting the synchronicities in here. I'm also hearing park, greenery, maybe ocean. You could like to fish is what I'm getting. So let's find out more about this person. One, this person could be born in January. I'm telling you, Capricorn energy. Or you could meet this person in like 1 week, 1 month. I don't think it's 1 year, honestly, but I do feel like this person is like very nearby. Let's go ahead and get some more clarifiers. And yeah, for none of the piles, I'm not using tarot. Look, what did we say? Root chakra. Oh my gosh, something, I was like itchy. Anyway, root chakra. This is like a triple confirmation, babe. Be grounded, take your space. So root down. Like, we were talking about this. I'm telling you, I'm picking this up. Look at this. Yeah, trust. Lots of yellow. Look at the signs. See the signs, the synchronicities. Trust in this person. This person's very trustworthy, and they're probably intuitive. They just don't know how to call it. E, first, last, middle, or initial is what I'm getting. I'm telling you, this person is super chill. That's why they're so grounded and calm. Like, it's gonna be comforting to you. This is why when I saw lilac, it was giving lavender, like lavender kisses. I don't know if you've heard of that song, but that's my favorite song. And whenever I get the chance to tell anybody about like lavender kisses, it's so pretty. Just look it up. I don't know like what version like you would want to listen to, but I would say just look up lavender kisses, and it's kind of like soft rock, like indie. So yeah. And if you want the link down below, the song recommendation will be by your pile. Okay, let's get some more out here. Okay, 3 in March. This person could be born in March. You meet, look, purple. See, a lot of purples coming in is what I'm getting. A lot of purple. You could honestly see a lot of teamwork with this person. You could see that, like, you could meet this person in like 3 weeks, 3 months. Just take that how it resonates. Like I said, you know, the more you focus on you, you could be taking vacation. It could be over the summer as well. This person is friendly. This is what I'm telling you. Look at all these happy faces. Divine external rewards, internal rewards, and triggers. Okay, so this person could be going through an ascension at the time when they meet you. So they could be trying to navigate themselves just like you are. What wanted to come out? I'm nosy. This person could be younger than you. They're very like family oriented. Older than you, actually. Okay, we got that clarifier. Thank you, Spirit. This person could be older than you. I want to know like what they have. Look, confirmation. They have like more dark set eyes, or maybe like really light colorful eyes is what I'm getting. Maybe like hazel, but this is the confirmation for brown eyes. This person could be psychic. Like I'm telling you, they haven't really tapped into their abilities as much. Oh, and this person's really in their money at the bottom of the deck. They're wealthy. Okay, so they could be getting their bag up. They could be like business owners. they could run like a high stress, high paying job, but it's always good to rest and relax, right? You don't want that coming into your life when you're like much older. There was like an instructor that once said, like, if you are under high stress when you're like younger, then you are more prone to getting like more of those like neurological diseases, like more for the brain, like Alzheimer's, dementia. And if you're like physical and rigorous on your body, that's what your body starts giving up. And it all starts with like maybe like high blood pressure, cholesterol. You could have arthritis. So it's good to take those vacations, babe. Like, don't think that just because you're getting like these high yield paychecks, you know, it's not going to be good in the long run. You essentially do pay in the long run when you're older. So trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. These are romance oracles. So romantic feelings, your feelings are real and worth exploring. Express your love. Go ahead and make your romantic gesture. So this person's very gung-ho is what I'm getting. Like I said, this is another confirmation of trust. We did see trust out here. I think it was under friendly. They have a friendly face. They may be approached a lot. This is why they have like a high paying job. Because they're trustworthy. This person could work in like sales. They could be more of like an accountant, but I am getting like where they're like in the limelight, like they're the face of the company essentially, you know, and they're always out and about. Okay, but this person's very romantical. Okay, and we have passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. This person could be a singer. They could want to serenade you. They could be singing like as they're cooking for you or baking, you know. So chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. Yes, there is, like instantly worth waiting for. That's what I'm saying. Like, don't try to rush anything. Like, actually reassess, you know, why you want this to come in. Why, you know, good things are worth waiting for. Instead, why don't you, you know, you've been waiting for yourself all your life, right? So it's kind of like, you know, you have yourself, so prioritize yourself is what I'm getting. Divine timing is at work in your love life, so like it's coming, like it's notable that it's coming towards you, this situation, this relationship, your next boyfriend, girlfriend. You just gotta give it some time. Don't rush it, okay? You don't rush a cake when it's baking, do you? Like, then it'll come out all soggy. Okay, so separation, and it won't be fully cooked. So time apart from your partner is on the horizon. You could have a lot of time where, you know, you guys spend apart from one another, but I do get the feeling that it's like worthwhile. Like, maybe they may like pay for your travel to go over to them, or they may, you know, even be traveling with you some sort. They may be like working from remote jobs, but then they go to the jobs themselves, like job sites is what I'm getting. So I kind of want to know, I'm curious on like the timing basically. Yeah. And then we're going to go ahead and close out your reading with some advice, basically. So if you made it this far, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, babe. I am pushing out more videos like I used to, just because my schedule has been hectic, and I had a lot of family like priorities that I had to be, you know, looking at for a few years. Like, trust me, it was intense. But okay, so let's see. Let's get some angel answers out here. So we have let go. Yeah, don't be so hesitant on it. If you're thinking something, and just keep it at that perspective. Okay, peaceful resolution and no. If you're thinking of a question, it was no, babe. It was no. Like, just right off the bat, it was no. I want like 2 more out here. What is this one? Thank you. It's up to you. Yeah, see, the sooner you let go, the sooner it'll come in, like your blessings and your miracles. Listen to your intuition. This is why we have lavender, and it's giving me like indigo. It's giving me third eye chakra. Within the next few weeks is what I'm getting. At the bottom of the deck, communicate clearly. That's what I'm saying. Talk to your ancestors, talk to your spirit guides, like whoever's your lifeline. Go ahead and like reassess yourself. Like, okay, so what am I doing? Am I doing this or not? Like, what's going on, you know? Like, what's my next step? What I have to do? Am I clearing out, you know, anything old to let this big blessing abundance and grounding coming in as far as, you know, romance goes and love life for your next boyfriend or girlfriend. So we're going to close out your reading with some advice. Expect the unexpected. Okay, working with the moon cycles, we do have a full moon coming up by the time you're watching this. Let me see, I gotta see when that's at. Okay, move out, move on. Okay, so it's time to move out. Maybe you're switching out like cities. Maybe you want to go somewhere else. Thanks. That's using thank you to your spirit guides when your man's or woman's comes in. Dream life. So you could be also manifesting somebody who is part of like your, like, I'm looking at my vision board. So you could have a vision board, or you could like be manifesting. Darling, you're a walking pink flag. Ooh, okay, purr. Be patient, it will come. So a lot of patience is needed, and a lot of divine timing. Like, this is what I'm telling you. Like, you could want this more sooner than you expect. You probably have a lot on your plate right now is what I'm getting. This is not for everybody. Just like take a step back, like hold the fort, right? Step back, babes, it let it all crumble. So yeah, you could be building a foundation, or it could have been in like your past relationships where you kind of want to resort to where, okay, what didn't work, what wasn't for me, what did I learn, what were the lessons, you know? Take a step back and look at the bigger picture. And then we have, I am always the first choice and top priority. See, this is when it comes into like the acts of service, when I'm getting around that time where it's kind of like, you know what, this is beautiful. Like, this is for me. I'm doing this. Like, I love this, you know, so it's just expect the unexpected. Be thankful for what you have right now in your current situation, and everything will come into alignment. All right, pile number 2, if you made it this far, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, pile number 3, if you chose this, I think like salmon tangerine highlighter, we're gonna go ahead and do your reading on what is, okay, so your next boyfriend or girlfriend. So we're gonna go ahead and start off with the energy. Let's go ahead and see. If you have headphones on, sorry, it's gonna be a little loud. One more time. Okay. We're gonna do energy. What's the energy for my pile number 3? Thank you. Okay, so we have 19, could mean a great significance. 1 and 9 come together as a 10, closing out cycles. Okay, so inspiration. Isis, goddess of magic, I ask thee to bring your inspiration to me. And then we have success. Oh my gosh. No, sorry about that. It's just this pop-up that came up and I don't like watching it. Okay, so 12 come together for 3. So this is all about making choices, choosing what path to go to. So this is success. Success that's true, belongs to me. Success with honor, integrity. Lots of green is what I'm getting. Heart chakra. And then we have 25. This could be same gender, a relationship. And so we have 2 and 5 coming together as a 7. This could be for next month. This came out in one of the other piles. So if you're drawn to that specific pile, I suggest you have take a look and see exactly what messages may be for you aside from this one, after hearing out any messages for this reading, for this pick a pile. So good cheer with kind heart and humor. Free, merry. Okay, so may good cheer rule, so mote it be. This is going to be very kind of like a very different relationship dynamic is what I'm getting. You guys are going to be more like hands-on for some reason. I kind of want to get one more, Spirit. Can you give me one more, please? One more, Spirit. What's the energy? Very inspirational and successful, very positive, coming into limelight. You guys could be in the face of the public, is what I'm getting, or the face of the company. You could be influencers. They could be influencers. So I'm getting like very not so like, well, very extroverted. Oh, peace wanted to come out. Can I get one, please, Spirit? Just one, girl. Okay. If I can grab it. Oh my gosh. So we have joy, 1 and 6 together. That's a double confirmation of a 7 and 7. So 77, somebody could be born in the 70s, I guess, the early 80s, late 70s. I'm not sure. I don't know. So let's see. Okay, so as I do will, so mote it be. Let joy and light radiate me. So I'm gonna put that out here. So 7, 7. Yeah, the energy that I'm getting here, pile number 3, is where you're coming into limelight and you're more or less focusing a lot on like your job. You're very impactful is what I'm getting like now. Oh, excuse me. So I don't know why it was like impactful, but it's kind of like you're very dreamy, in a dream state. When you meet this person, the energy for you and your next boyfriend or girlfriend is when you're kind of just like walking, maybe you're just like pondering for like the next project that you may have for work. I do get the along the lines where it's for work, because I do see like people coming together, like community. Like I said, you guys could be influencers, so it could be like like one of those events that influencers go to. I don't know, I can't think of any because I have yet to go to any of them, you know. It's kind of like the this is just an example, like the Ulta Beauty like event where it's like super big. It's like those types, but I mean it doesn't have to be. Okay, so we have 18, tree, let them go. Okay, so it could be that either you or this person, I think the energy is kind of like closing out a bunch of cycles. This is why we have the number 10, the inspiration that's coming in. Let's see. I want to get one more, Spirit. Let's just get one more out here. 4 could mean of great significance. So we have 9 here, and then we have 4. Mirror, treat your body like the place it is. Okay, so the palace. Oh my gosh, dyslexia really kicked in. What I'm getting here, pile number 3, you could be at the gym. You could be going for a walk, like I said. Like you're inspired to be out in nature, so that's where like you cultivate majority of like your projects, or this person is what I'm getting. Like now the energy is like shifting back to the person, so you guys could like a jolt, like bump into one another is what I'm getting at that time, and then like you just like start to hit it off from there. So I do want to get some love oracles out here for you, which are so pretty. I love these so much. But I also do get the feeling here, pile number 3, where you're in a rush. So you don't really want to talk to this person, but something tells you to like slow down and talk to this person for some reason. You could have your headphones on because, you know, she has her headphones on here. Like, and she's just like dancing to like the music, to her like her own beat is what I'm getting. Or this person loves to dance. This person could be a dancer. Okay. Thank you. That was quick. Okay, so we have this lovely, lovely card. I'm going to cover that up. And so this is, imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolve into light, creating room. That's what I'm saying. You're like letting go. That's a confirmation of like what you're letting go, what doesn't serve you anymore, for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. Let me flip that over. But let's go ahead and put something on there. Okay, so then we're gonna get 3 more of these because it's just, you know, number 3, your pile 3. Let's see. Okay, we got 1 here. This is so pretty, like kissing the tree. I think I saw this one in one of the other piles as well. So give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart desires. Like I'm telling you, this could be like same gender relationships, and it could be happening like pretty soon. Like the less you dwell on this or like you focus, I don't feel like you're being really intentional. It's kind of like, you know what, like if it happens, it happens, because this person is like so cultivated in like their job, just like you are. You guys just like just so happened to meet while you're basically on the job. Do you get what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be an office romance, but it's just like, you know, maybe you're there for work, like traveling or whatever, and it just like under those kinds of circumstances. I don't feel like it's going to be like online at all. It's going to be physical, basically, like you guys are going to meet, and it's going to just be by chance. See? Yeah. These are so cute. Okay, so we have playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. That's what I'm saying. Like, you guys are gonna be so playful and lighthearted. There's gonna be a lot of flirtatious banter, like teasing banter going on with you and this person. Sorry, I have to move. Like, my chair is like not the most comfortable chair ever, but it'll do for now. Okay, and then we have manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow with guidance. That's what I'm saying. Like, you're led to go somewhere. There's a lot of trees is what I'm getting. Very grounded, very rooted. Maybe it's like Manhattan. I'm from Cali, so for me to say Manhattan, that's way on the other side of the world, right? On the of our United States world is what I'm getting. So with that, it's kind of like telling me where you are traveling, or you could be from Virginia, maybe like the middle states. Take however resonates, but I'm seeing a lot of like greenery for you and how you come about on that set of events for work. It doesn't have to be, you know, while you're on the job. It could be at the job, but we're gonna go ahead and get some clarifiers on this person. This person is very into like a team dynamic. They're very calm, very chill, very like, okay, let's take this one grain at a time. This person is very successful. They're ambitious, Leo energy, Aries, very passionate. But then again, it might be sometimes they, you know, at what cost, right? You know, just take that with a grain of salt. I don't know why I wanted to tell you that, but okay. Let's go ahead and get some more clarifiers for my pile number 3's next boyfriend or girlfriend. Boyfriend, girlfriend. This is on, but I wanted to say, this is the card that says no, but I want to keep it as on. Okay, this person is going to be really turned on. We talked about Capricorn, okay? Especially, that's why it's like a lot of flirting, flirtatious, like especially when you guys first meet, there's going to be a heavy flirting going on. And then like, it's going to be like that throughout the relationship is what I'm getting. Let's get some more clarifiers. Because this person is ambitious, Capricorn is very hardworking. They're about their pinnacle. They're about their stability, their groundedness. This person loves texting. They're going to be sending you a message. Like, as soon as you give one another your information, this person is one to like give you those like long texts, those paragraphs. Yeah, so this person has open eyes. They could have colored eyes, like green eyes. L, first, last, middle, or initial, or this could be an L, like that they thought they had, because maybe the communication doesn't pick up right away, and they're like, maybe I laid it super hot and heavy, because this person's like a very big flirt to you. Like, they're not like that because they're so like work oriented, I'm getting, but like when you come into their like vicinity of energy, it's kind of like, oh, I have to have pile number 3, heartbroken. So yeah, this person definitely has had their heart broken in the past, and they definitely want to tell that to you. Like, they will be very vocal in regards to that, because this person, while they are very, you know, like chill and very like action oriented, I'm getting that this person, they mean no nonsense, because they really trust you enough to tell you that they're vulnerable. And what happened, this person, like, it may not, it's like a deal breaker for them if they notice a lot of signs that, you know, from their past, because they work through this. And so it's kind of like they're seeing as, okay, well, you know, this may not be for me because this is what, you know, spirit or the universe is showing me that I don't want anymore. Look at this, LOVE, that's a double confirmation. This person could be a Libra, but they see both sides of the spectrum is what I'm getting. G, first, last, middle, or initial, Georgia. I know that they have a lot of greenery and swampy areas, like bayous as well, right? Just like Florida, like some of Florida. Like Florida's basically a floating like side of the US. So why? It's kind of like why this person questions a lot on what happens, you know, when they are, you know, why this happened, like why is this going on right now, when they are like very busy per se. I don't like that word busy. Nobody's too busy ever, trust me. And this person could wear glasses. Okay, let's go ahead and get some more characteristics. Yeah, this person could have like dyed hair, colored hair. They can dye their hair, or they love your dyed hair, or like your colored hair that you have, aside from being like, you know, just like black or brown, blonde. It's like that in between kind of, even like red. Yeah. So soul contract, soulmate, and twin flame. This person could be very woo-woo, just like you are. They're very into divination. That's why they take it under consideration when like the universe gives them signs and they ask like why, and that's why they see both sides of the spectrum. This person also could be working for like law enforcement, or could be a public servant, you know what I mean, like a lawyer. They could be an attorney, a judge. They could work somewhere along the government sector is what I'm getting. So smooches, kisses, hugs, and hand holding. This person is not going to be afraid of PDA, okay? It could be something new for you. It could be something that you wanted, but this person is very handsy. Their love language is physical touch. And that's why when that PDA comes into play, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, like, what is this? Or you could want that. That's why they're like very flirty with you, because they have to like have their hands on you. So we have fire and water. So this person could be an Aries, Leo, or Sag. We did have Leo energy when their ambition comes in. They could have a sun, moon, rising in Leo. And then we have water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Like I said, this person is very vulnerable with their emotions. Like I told you, spiritual bath, cleansing, rest, and relax. Just like you, babe, this person is very woo-woo. They're not shy to any spirituality of things. So let's go ahead and get some romance oracles for you. If you're enjoying this reading and if you made it this far, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I want to like, you know, talk to you more and make more videos for you like this. If you like them, then, you know, hit me up. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. That's what I'm saying. This person was going to love to serenade you very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. That's what I'm saying. Like, don't be on the fence about it. This person is not on the fence. They know what they want, but they have other physicalities to focus on is what I'm getting. Let's get some more romance oracles for my pile number 3 for the next boyfriend, girlfriend. We have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. That's what I'm saying. Look at this. This is a couple. Like, you guys are coming in together. Like, you guys are going to be a strong couple is what I'm getting. Yes, this is new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. This person could be in your, like, how can I say this? And like your radius, your aura of radius. I have never heard of that, but your parameter, your aura parameter. There we go. And then we have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. That's what I'm saying. It has to do with work. It has to do with anything that's like with your pentacle, that's grounded, that's stable. Express your love at the bottom of the deck. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Yes, ma'am. Oh, I don't like saying that. Never mind. Disregard that. Yes. Yes, babe. Yes, babe. So we're going to go ahead and get some timing out here before we close out your reading with some advice. So let's go ahead. I know this felt like really short, but I feel like you guys are very like to the point. You know what I mean? We didn't get that much like physicality, but this person is very like going to be handsy on you is what I'm getting. Within the next few months. Okay, that one wanted to come out. Improving your health. Go for a walk, babe. You may just meet the person of your life, okay? Your next boyfriend, girlfriend. Not the right time. Oh my gosh. I had like the saliva go down the wrong side. The situation will improve. It could be you're kind of like overthinking it maybe, but this is more like on what your next boyfriend and girlfriend is. Yes. Yeah. So take your time. Give yourself that like grace. Helpful people. And let's get one more, babe. Okay, we got a few of them. So listen to your intuition within the next few weeks. That's a double confirmation. Oh my gosh. I've never seen this. Oh, within the next few months, within the next few weeks, and peaceful resolution. At the bottom of the deck is get more information. So what I'm saying is here is like, don't dwell too much on the timing, but also be open to like the situation where your person, you may bump into them and, you know, you just like hit it off from there. But keep in mind, this person is like a love language. Their love language is physical touch, so they may want to get to you like when they first see you. Look at that, soft life. You got to be in receiving mode, babe. You really got to be in receiving mode, okay? Because you deserve it. You really do deserve it. Let's get some more out here. So we have angel numbers. You could be seeing like those license plates. You could be seeing it like on the clock. You know, it's just random, right? And you would want, I would say, look those up whenever you see them. Glow up moment. You're upgrading. Yeah, thanks. Expect the unexpected. Move out, move on. Divine blessings. Yes. No. And 222. This is when you're making decisions on where you want to go. Yeah, make it happen, girl. Shock everyone, or boy. But basically, like, your advice is just, you know, be in your receiving mode, be in that feminine energy, yin and yang, because I believe this person is also taking action as well. So you could have taking an action. This person admires you a lot because you've been in your like glow up moment so frequently. You're pretty much exuding that energy, and so that's like attracting them even more because you're so focused on yourself. So yeah, if you made it this far, pile number 3, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.